April 6th, day by day. 3 excruciating trials circled my head like vultures, awaiting the last breath of their prey. One of the trials dragged on and on, a seemingly never-ending saga of painful dealings with a giant corporation, not at all interested in resolving the problem at hand. The second hoverer was related to taxes and the IRS, and it seemed the waiting would never end. The third vulture was completely out of my hands, requiring prayer for protection and resolution. The only way forward was to trust God with each of them, day by day. Each day I prayed, and every day I trusted that God would take care of the problems, but the problems greeted each day unresolved for months. Every day, 2 of the 3 grew worse instead of better. The horizon appeared murky and unclear, quite dark at times, but in the middle of my trifecta storm, there was peace. I had no idea how God would resolve any of the problems, but I have walked with Jesus long enough to know that no problem is beyond his power. Burdens can abound, troubles can agitate, conflicts can irritate, but only Jesus can initiate peace in the middle of them. Jesus slept on a fishing boat being swamped by water, tossed at their tops and pitched into their bottoms, the threat of sinking real enough to alarm seasoned captains. Yet when his fishermen disciples awakened him, he was dismayed by their fear. His words were unsettlingly calm, his command to the sea firm, "Be still." As if calming a naughty child, he spoke, yet the wind and waves immediately obeyed the Master of the universe. Jesus understands our difficulties, but he is not upset by them. He is upset, rather, by the tendency we have as his children to underestimate his ability to help us and his power to save us. There is not a problem that exists in this world that he cannot resolve. But we must trust that when he appears to be sleeping, not attentive to our needs, he is still in control. I do not understand why it was necessary to walk through the 3 problems, and may never. One problem was finally resolved by the grace of God with adequate closure. The second turned out overwhelmingly in my favor, and the third is ongoing. No intervention but prayer will suffice. I was able to thank God profusely for all of them, trusting that each, in some way, was for my ultimate good. In his hand only is the power to change everything that confounds, exasperates, and binds me. Like the waves on the sea and the gale winds driving my boat, Jesus is with me, and when the time is right, he will command and they will obey. The darkness will eventually depart, but even if not, my hope will remain in him alone, day by day. Psalm 116, 5-7. The Lord is gracious and righteous. Our God is full of compassion. The Lord protects the simple-hearted. When I was in great need, he saved me. Be at rest once more, O my soul, for the Lord has been good to you.